When Nigel Price commented and said, was I going on to Coalpit Heath because there's lots of interest there, the old tramway from the Ramhill mine, the old station, the lovely old footbridge that they've got there, the miners had to pay half a penny to cross, and the Coalpit to Westerly footpath. Oh boy, got the map out and my tiny little brain instantly computed that what Nigel was talking about was this branch line here. Regrettably, that wasn't what he was talking about. But anyway, that was the day's outing, was to go and see what we could find. Found the station, or the remains of. That little branch in there looked interesting because it took us to a junction. That should be good. But having failed in there, went down to the end here to come in and walk this direction, hoping it was all clear. Failed. Went up through here to a farmyard. A lady farmer refused to let me park in her yard. Albeit there was nothing there in acres of space, but there you go. But she did point me in the right direction towards Ramhill. So we went down there and finally found what Nigel was talking about. We'll see how it all worked out. Come with me, we'll give it a shot. Well, that wasn't too badly timed, was it? On the way to the trailhead. Nice viaduct. This is built on the site of the old station. Looking for remains? Try that. Old gate post. And its mate on the other side. Poor old hinge is taking a battering. Look at the ironwork on that. And hinges on the other side as well. That's odd, isn't it? Which one? Yeah. I think that's 1902 on the other side. Not sure. So this would have been the old station entrance then. Any more clues? Just one. A rather manky looking fence post. Then there's that. The rail line, and on the other side what may or may not be the remains of the platform. There in the distance remains of a battered old footbridge. It probably features in the story somewhere. Don't know if it's still in use. Acting on information received. Look for a gate. Reckoned to be the site of the old platform. The station would have been up that way. Okay. Time to get to the trailhead, I think. Finally reached the trailhead then. And we're actually on the line of the railway. Point that out later. I would think back in the day it probably continued along there, off to a mine or a colliery, or a quarry. And we're headed along this line then. So the main line, or this is purely a goods road. Start again, shall we? The line we're looking for today is purely a goods line, and it serves the collieries, mines, quarries in this area. Joins the main line Bristol to Gloucester westerly. It comes up here and does a sort of Prince of Wales split, if you like. Goes off in all directions, and we'll go and see if we can find that spot, because you never know. Looks for all the world like ballast here. No views out from the original surface. I have no idea why this is called Bitter Lake. And we're not going to taste it to find out. You'd have to say it doesn't look very encouraging at first sight. The gate is open above, but only leads to the playing field. There's a railway stile there off to the side. That's good. No, there's a path to nowhere. It's on the right alignment. I get the idea this might be hard work. Two big old tanks here mouldering at the side of the rail. There's a path of sorts. And whatever that may be, I don't think it's railway. Been here a while, that's for sure. There's whatever that is, mouldering away with a pulley system. Anybody any good at reading upside down? There's all sorts here. Who knows what that is? Some sort of wagon? Still it goes on. And what you have there is an upside down cement mixer. Oh, that camera didn't want to play. Remains of an old engine, I think, or gearbox. Oh, this is just debris from the mines. Stuff they no longer wanted. The area there looks fenced off. We'll have to give it a try, aren't we? There is a side route, but I'm not sure it goes the right way. What that is. Remains of an old truck here and some sort of crane. It's a day or two since that engine ran. Foot pedals there. This is certainly a mystery tour, correct? Road engines here, they're in a skip. Now we're squeezing round to try and get past some more fencing. Hopefully. Old goods wagon. Put me away, I think, when I try and make my way through here. Ah, a wall, a building. No idea, if we ask. Got two of those in, whatever that is. There's a chimney there and a fire in the middle. Heating up water, I imagine. And looking back towards the old container. Seen better days for sure. And if we go through here, could be something to do with the mines, isn't it? This phenomenal. I don't think I've ever seen anywhere with so many finds in such a short space. Problem is we're not making any progress. Along here, see where we get to. This building actually carries on. It's a huge building. It's got to be one of the mines, isn't it? Go along to there. And another building appears out of the undergrowth. Kind of majestic really, isn't it? And the pit in here. There's some huge wooden doors. Ah, I wonder if this was an engine shed. I'm not going there for sure. Another find. Wow. Just when you think all is lost, the pathway seems to open out. I thought we'd reached the end and we might well have done. But, peer down here first. It'd be a pity to go back now, but it may come to that. The path is getting very indistinct there. A bit farther, this dressed stone block there, rear end of a Land Rover in there, and then down there all sorts of old junk and goodness knows what. Well, I think we've reached the end of the trail. It's a pity. Regrettably had to give that up. Just impenetrable really. A machete to keep it clear. So we're heading back. I'm just going back into this building complex. Trying to remember which was the door for out. Hopefully we'll survive and I'm going to go and find another location. Dance off to the side. And over there a white gate. That'd be interesting. There's barbed wire over it. Oh, I see. Some sort of pipeline. Oh, got excited then for a minute. Oh, we've made it to the adventure playground. That should be a bit faster moving. Tempted to have a go on that as hip wire. Trailhead number 2. Been here before, that's the gas facility down there. And we're up here. It's actually a cycle path, so we should be able to make some progress. Let's have a look. This is the sort of surface I was hoping for with our last destination. Never mind, it was interesting with all those bits and pieces scattered about. This obviously goes somewhere. It doesn't dead end. It might not be where we want to go. We're following the main line at the moment, then we branch off to the branch off. You see what I mean? We have climbed a bit, but we're still next to the live railway, and this is their interpretation of a steeper post fence. Effective but not very pretty. We're on the curve. This now goes down and picks up the branch line. We've sparked off where we're parked. I don't like this, it's going back. Up to here. Let's see, we climbed up, now we're going back down. Coming up on the track bed now. Have a look. behind us. Ah. I didn't try and forge a way through there then. Let's see how far this goes. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to end at the road bridge. Let's see. Ah, where there used to be a road bridge then. And I'm looking ahead and I don't see anything the other side of the road. So we failed again. Well, this is getting a bit monotonous. Back we go again. I've got one more way of accessing the railway. But if that fails, well, it will fail by the look of it. But we'll give it a shot, because you never know. Back to where the branch line departed the main line, just about there. And went up there on the line of the road. Third trailhead for today. And this one shows a little bit of promise. Now, unfortunately there are several ways and no clear sign as to which is which, but the railway's to our right, this went right, give it a shot. I could have sworn that was on our right. Oh well, you can see why we keep getting lost. Actually, I went underneath the arch bridge, so I should have known that. Onward. That's a nice looking scene, isn't it? Calendar print, that one. Keep the railway there and keep going, I guess. It's a nice afternoon for it. Oh. Okay, well that heads towards the railway. Promising. Get that noisy thing out of the way. But the problem is there's no railway that way. Well, we'll take a look. There are concrete posts going that way, so I guess it's got to be right. According to Nick, there's rails under the bridge, so we'll soon know if we're in the right place or not. That's a steep embankment when you take that pony as a guide. Crikey. Well, that's an old soldier, isn't it? Crikey me. Surprised that hasn't been replaced. It's a massive construction, crikey. Huge, look at that. It's actually a double bridge. There's another one there, barely make it out. Oh. Go to the undergrowth again. Evidently the farmer here didn't want you to go through. Pity. Big bolts of timber here, don't know what they're for. The old bridge. Let's take a look through the other one again. Quite a large alignment. Get that all the way down there. Give you a bit of zoom on it. Well, the hallmarks of a tramway, isn't it? Or a branch line. Can't imagine they go to the trouble of doubling it up just for a tramway, mind you, so I would imagine that is probably the branch line. Now, great winged buttresses sticking out. Huge. The other side, and all done in huge, beautiful stone. What a job. That gives a better view. Well, it has to be a branch line, doesn't it? That's not a tramway. Good. Found that. Eventually. Problem was I didn't really take Nick literally. He said visit Coalpit Heath. Well, I've been to Westerly and everywhere else. Well, the turn off for the tramway should be just of here. The trees sort of fan out from my left. Just around here. So that will be it. We'll go this far down and see what we can see. It's hard to get up these searches, isn't it? I know Nick's going to say, oh, you should have just gone up there and... Okay. An embankment there, ahead of us. I'm going to sell that to you as the tramway. Launches off just before the bridge and heads out towards the mines. Good. A busy old line. Okay, out of here. Tesco special. Oh, not too far now. Back to the car. So we started off at Bitter Lake. Tried to plough our way through that extension. Not to give up. Went down to the southern place where the branch line left the main line. To get us anywhere, or it goes to the main road. I've been up here and into a farmyard trying to persuade the little old lady to let me park in her yard since she had acres and acres of space but she wouldn't keen. But she did direct me to this place, which has turned up trumps. Thank you, madam. Very kind of you. And so now I'm going to plough off home. Hope you enjoyed that little muck about. Wasn't all that successful, but it wasn't a complete waste, was it? So, if you enjoy wandering around and getting lost, join me on the next one and we'll give something else a shot.